Hey folks, welcome back to the Tekkit SMP Let's Play. Um, Getting a little bit festive here. First off, if you hear me sniffling, snorting, or if my voice sounds congested, well, it's that time of the year. Uh, the weather's getting cooler, so the air isn't running in the house, so everything gets a little stuffy and whatnot. But that's neither here nor there. Life must go on, which means more episodes. But as you can see, we are getting a little festive here. Um, we got our little pumpkin hangers. Look at that. We put them on there. We put them on the house. Only two sides though. These are the hanging lights from the fairy lights mod, and you need, what is it? You need these, the jack-o'-lanterns from the fairy lights mod. I just did the orange, and you make them, so wooden planks, iron, orange dye, torches, pumpkin. And then with that, you can take these jack-o'-lanterns, glow dust, sticker string, and then iron ingots. And then you get those little guys. Anyways, I think last time we finished up with more Thaumcraft. And at the end of that episode, our quarry was done digging out our mountain for our mountain base, you know. So a little bit of off-screen stuff and yeah, off camera, I have set it up. How about that? It's a nice clean canvas for us down there in our mountain. And I set up a couple other things as well. But right now I'm just getting some materials together because I want to try to set up our energy source in our mountain first things first, essentially. So, oh, alchemical bag. Awesome. It's like a alchemical chest, but in your pocket. And it's just an alchemical chest, high covalence dust, and 5 wool in a U shape. And you can color coordinate them. Jeez, I really should have warmed up my my speech. You can color coordinate them to, what is that? Anyways, sorry, squirrel. Um, to whatever you need them to be. So if you want your forestry stuff to be in the green one, you can make a green one. Yada yada yada. I just made this to keep all of our generator stuff and industrial craft stuff that we're going to be setting up here in a couple minutes in the mountain base. But other than that, let's put you back up here. Let's grab this. We're going to need all of that. All right, thoughts are gathered. Everything else is gathered. Put you there. Oh, we'll just come back and get you. So let's head to the mountain. I've done a little bit of building here, and let me see if I can get this at the proper angle. That way it can be like a great reveal. Voila. There's a new mod pack. I don't remember if this was in any of the other Tekkits, but it's called Cathedral. And as you can probably guess, it's a bunch of gothic, if you will, church-looking blocks. How about that? You got like stained glass, you got different types of pillars, you got different types of what have you. So I've been kind of messing around with that. I think I have the walls what I want them to be. Not too crazy about the windows and the window placement, but I'm okay with them right now. The one thing I do have a problem, look at our little gargoyles. Very cute, very nice, very respectful. But the one thing I am having a problem with is deciding what I'm going to keep the wood. I might change this wood to a darker wood, but I think I'm going to keep the wood stairs as the roof and the pitches in the middle, and just keep these outer edges as stone, and then make that stone, and then make these stone. But I don't know which stone I want. So this is the arcane block bricks or stone or whatever, what have you. It's okay. I think it's a little dark for the in terms of contrast. I don't think the contrast works well there. This is the light gray terracotta roof, which just looks like steps. But I should have gone with the regular gray because I think it might have gone in a little bit better. But I have this is also from the Cathedral matte mod pack. There we go. Oof, struggling here. They're okay. I think my biggest gripe with them is that they might be a little busy because of the pattern. But they're okay. On this side I have the andesite stairs. They're not bad. It's not bad. There's something about the color, the tint is throwing me off. Over here we have a full side of the terracotta light gray roofing. Like I said, it's not bad. It just seems like busy, if you will. Or maybe I need to get like a darker color of the terracotta and try that. And then over here we just have the regular vanilla stone brick stairs as our edge. That one's okay. I like that one. So I'm kind of stuck between this and the terracotta. But you let me know in the comments which one you think, because I need to get that done because it's kind of bothering me. Other than that, we have these cathedral blocks. So this is the stone pillar block. It's literally just gray stone with a gold border. And then this is the stone embedded. These are my 8s. Stone pillars from the cathedral. So this right here. And then, am I missing another block before I go in? I'm not. This is just dwarven metal fence, but it's just glass, and you put it in a chisel. And you pick it. The chisel's really cool. But we have our tall dwarven doors. So they're 3 high. And I did the 3 because it looks good, but if you open all of them and then close all of them, it's whatever. They have a cool sound. Inside, look, we got more pumpkins. Wow. Inside, this is also from Cathedral, the checkerboard. I like it. I did the checkerboard and then obviously the white and black. This is basalt from like a volcano, and you just put it in a chisel. And this is the prism, PRISM pattern. Same over here. This is just marble in the prism pattern. Oh, there it is up at the top. So I kind of did that. I like the way it looks for now. I'm sure I'll hate it here in a couple episodes. Anyways, we built our little castle hut, dwarven, whatever you want to call it. I like it so far. I'm not a big builder at all, so this is about as far as my creativity limit goes. It's nice having all the options with the chisel and the cathedral stuff. Mainly just the chisel, because you can literally do whatever. So here's a hello. Did I use all of them? Oh, here we go. So let's just put this marble in here, and we have all these options of whatever pattern we might want to do. Yada, yada, yada. Anyways, moving on. Moving on to the reason why we're all here. Let's go ahead and sleep. That way we can not have to worry about blowing stuff up. Anyways, Let's go on, head down. Whoa! Here's the. I need to turn up my. I need to turn up my chunk loader. That's awesome. But here we are. We're like 3 or 4 blocks up from bedrock here, and then obviously this goes all the way to the top of our mountain. So we have all of the space for activities. I have a feeling that I'm only going to use half of this space, but you know, it is what it is. It's I don't know if I should start from the top or start from the bottom. Oh, which one? But I mean, I think I don't remember if it's 100 blocks high or not. So let's see. We're starting at 8. Let's go all the way to the top and see how many stories we can probably have. It's gonna be great. I have a feeling we're gonna be able to have like 10 stories if we do. Yeah, so we can almost have 10 stories if we do 10 block high stories. So yeah, that's a lot of room. That's awesome. Sorry, but we dug this all out. We filled in as much caves as we can. That's where the Mercurial Eye comes into play. So I'm gonna go outside so this makes more sense and we can see it a little bit better. The Mercurial Eye is like super block placement. So we have different modes. So first off, it powers up and powers down just like the destruction catalyst. So V and Shift V on my keyboard. I think that's the standard given keybinds. Anyways, we're going to click C, and this opens the menu for the Mercurial Eye, and it needs a power source, so I went ahead and put a Klein star. I think you could put like coal, Mobius fuel, Aeternalis, whatever, but I went ahead and put a Klein star in that was fully charged. That's just the base model. And then the block you're going to be transmuting / transforming / placing. So right now we have marble, but I'm going to change it. Let's put dirt. That way we can just go over here and frolic in the meadow or something. But right now, if I hit G, we're going to start switching through the modes. So we have transmutation mode, transmutation classic mode. I don't know the difference because I don't really use it. Oh, hello. Anyways, pillar mode, creation mode, extension mode classic. So transmutation is kind of what you think it is. Boom, boom. It turns whatever block is in front of you that isn't the selected block in the menu into that block. So I'm turning all this stone, I'm transmuting all this stone into dirt. So if we go over here to this, boom, and it gives you the coal too, so that's cool. That's transmutation. If you do power it up, it does bigger patches. Pretty pretty self-explanatory. Does your mind ever go faster than your mouth? I feel like that's a pretty common thing. That's what's going on right now. Anyways, so we used that to do all the walls in there to marble. And then to pillar mode's cool. So we have it, we're going to take that down, but pillar mode, hello, there we go. It just puts blocks on top of whatever block you click, okay? Here's the fun one. We'll go ahead and click that. It goes all the way down. So it's like a 3x3 area. Let me see if I can get this. Yeah, 3x3 area all the way down for what, 10 or 15 blocks, maybe even 20. That's pillar mode. That's pillar mode maxed out. Next is creation mode. It's just like putting down a block. Okay. Easy peasy. And then if you ramp it all the way up, does nothing. So, okay, I remember now. Extension mode, good for filling holes. So this is, it just kind of, whatever level the block's on, it'll go a certain amount out, and then it'll fill it. So let's go over here, and it should, yeah, it does like all of that. That's extension mode. If you do that, voila. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's the majority of it. So, going back to in our pit from the quarry, we had a lot of caves and cave systems that were going through. Ooh, this flooring doesn't. Our graphics does not like this flooring. Anyways, we had a lot of caves and cave systems and caverns and stuff that were in the walls here. We would go in with the Mercurial Eye, and we would ramp it up and do extension mode, and we would just fill those caves and caverns up. That way we're not sitting here listening to mob spawn for hours on end. And then once I got all the walls flat, we changed it to transmutation mode, put our marble here, and just started right clicking everywhere. And that's where we are now. Our nice big mad scientist mountain. Or Dr. Evil layer. How about that? Part of me wants to start at the top because flying up and down that takes for frickin' ever. Takes for frickin' ever. But let's get our little person view here. Look at that. Pretty cool. But since we're close to Halloween, I went ahead and hung up our jack-o'-lanterns. I'm gonna use these. I don't know, I haven't used these. I've used the big blocks. So let's do. So I've used these, but Project Red also has the inverted lantern blocks. These lamps, sorry, not lanterns, which is just full blocks that light up, kind of like glowstone. And I think I might use those down in the layer, but I think up here in the house I'm going to use these. But I just started off a red to see what they. Obviously they don't make a red hue; they just light up. But excuse me. What was I about to do? Oh, we're going to set up our energy. We're going to start setting up our energy. How's that sound? Look at that. That's what we're going to be using. Just watch it. Let's just go zoom in on this. Isn't it peaceful? Anyways, let's pick this up. We're going to be setting up thermal generators. We're going to need advanced machine blocks, geothermal generators, and then actually I think we just need geothermal generators. I don't remember if you can pump lava into the thermal generators. Looks like we're going to be doing a little bit of experimentation. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Let's make one. So we need to make a generator, and that's going to be that. 1, 2, 3, 1. Boom, boom, boom. Now that we have our generator, we're going to need to make our geothermal generator, which is 4 glass, 2 empty cells, and 2 refined ingots, refined iron ingots. Stay with me here. I'm struggling. Boom. Have my finger on shift. All right, geothermal. Nice. Here comes the fun part. We need to make an advanced machine block. With the machine block, I forgot all these steps. I can't wait to get auto crafting set up. It's going to be great to not have to deal with all this bull crap. Let's go ahead and get our machine block. we need, all right, we need to compress some of these mixed ingots. So refined iron, bronze, tin. A quick refresher on bronze. You smelt the bronze dust. And bronze dust is copper and tin. I highly suggest making sure once you get your first bronze dust to put it into your transmutation table if you're using EMC. Highly suggest, because the ingots do not have an EMC value. So we got that. We need we have refined iron there, and then what was it, copper? No, it wasn't copper. It was tin. Yes. So let's go ahead and get some tin. Boom. Boom. Did we mess it up? We didn't. Hallelujah. Go ahead and put those in there. Nope, it's not that. We got this. Wait. Oh, this is going to take forever. I forgot to do this. Anyways, we'll wait for that. I think we only need 2. And then we also have already made our carbon advanced alloy. Yep. Let's put all these back. We'll put you back to carbon advanced alloy, geothermal. We need our magma cubes. I think we only need 2, 3. Would have failed that exam. And then 4 refined iron to get our. So there's our advanced block. Put him in. Put him in. Put him in. Boom. Thermal generator. Ooh, that took forever. Hey, yo. Nice. So yeah, that's what we're going to use, thermal generators. As you can see, lava gets popped into it. What am I thinking? I'm losing my train of thought. I feel like these aren't super. I think as these get full, right? Am I right? Let's see. Give me. Give me some of these. We'll shove them in here. So I think, if I remember correctly, the problem here is they're not as. Oh man, I can't remember now. It's escaping my head. I can't remember if they're not as efficient, or if it's not, the bang for the buck isn't worth compared to geothermal generators. I'll have to do some research on that. But that's what we're going to be using. We're going to be using some type of thermal generator to where's my wrench? I need to make another one. Is it because it despawned? Dang it. Of course you need bronze. You didn't see that. That was embarrassing. Is this the right wrench? No, it's not the right wrench. Oh my god. Figure it out, dude. Jeez. Nice. Okay. Bronze. Just bear with me here. I'm having a stroke or something. What am I doing? There we go. put you in here. Oh man, I'm losing my mind over here. Losing my mind. Okay, so we need to get our good wrench. But let's look through here. We have a crap ton of refined ingots, a crap ton of rubber and copper because these batteries needed copper wires. So if I never run out of batteries, I can make more. No. We're also gonna pipe in. If y'all remember, we have our wave generators over there that were powering our quarry. So we're gonna pipe those wave generators in, and then, crap. Sorry about that. And get this out of here. There's that. Perfect, didn't break. Let's put this in here. Put you in here. There's one. So I'm going to do some research on our thermal generators versus, because they're medium voltage compared to the low voltage or vice versa. And those that are more fluent in Tekkit and industrial craft compared to me, you're probably calling me an idiot right now. Anyways, we're going to set some shit up. How about that? We're going to set it up. We're going to get some floors started. We're going to get this wave generator, wave generators set up as well. What is that? It's a bunch of crabs. Wow. We got blue ones, and orange ones, and red ones. Huh. Think they drop crab legs? You think we can steam the crab legs? Oh. Oh, get the butter sauce out. Get that butter sauce out. Hang on. Hang on. Son. I wish that had an EMC value. Hang on. Yep. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. We're about to have some crab legs. Where's my... Ooh. Where? Looks like hot dogs. Looks like 3 glizzies sitting right there. Where's my butter sauce? Where? Anyway. Let's put this up before we get too lost in the sauce. Where were we? We need to go down here. And we need to dig. Oh. We need to dig through our mountain to get our... So we can just run this cord through here. Look at them. Oh. Crabs for dinner. Crab is for dinner. Look at him. You think he tastes better because he's blue? Think he's got a different twang to him? We'll let him be. We'll let him be. No. We'll let him be. We'll let him be. All right. Back to topic. Back on topic here. All right. Let's let's go ahead and break through here and get our hello? All right, we're close. Let's light the way here. Stop thinking about our delicious friends out there. I wonder if you can breed them. We can set up a crab farm. Wouldn't that be sweet? A nice little crab farm. Alright, 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 alright. We need to stop. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Holy crap, we're only halfway in. Let's I'm so excited about this. Like this whole thing I'm so excited about. Let's see if I can go through here if we pop out like on the other side. And then we can I like to try to find the shortest distance, that way we're not. I think the glass fiber cables go pretty far, like a lot of blocks before they start dropping power. If that makes any sense. Yeah, here we go. This is a lot. No, we don't. No, we don't need him. We don't need it. I don't. It's like SpongeBob with water. when he's over there with Sandy. I don't need it. Let's all right. Let's get this lit up because I don't feel like closing this all in. We'll close you in here. How about that? Voila. I do need to change. I do need to change that. That way it looks good. And I'll turn all this into... Oh, you can see the Mercurial Eye in action here. How about that? So let's change it to transmutation mode. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa! Look at that. Won't you just look at it? I think I clicked the torch and it did it. That's funny. And then we'll do this. There we go. No, we don't need him. We don't need it. No, we don't need it. Ow, you little... He asked for it that time. He asked for it that time. Anyways. Let's get our cable here, and then we can run it in. Hang on, I gotta focus on this. My aim point training is paying off. Now it's not. Alright. We'll run this through here, and we'll just have it kind of hanging out of the side of the wall. Run it into our MF... Is that MFE we have? Yeah, MFE. No. We don't need any more crabs. We haven't even tasted our first batch. There's one. There's one. There's one. Alright. Anybody see anybody? Anybody see anything else? Anybody see any more? Okay, we're good here. Like I said, move this into here. We'll eventually get rid of it, but... Oh no. Be a good starting point. So, let's go ahead and block this out. Like that. And then we'll fly up. Look at this thing, man. Then we'll fly up and we shall go cover up the hole. Like the good Samaritans we are. We're not going to look at the crabs. We're not going to think about crab legs. I am not going to think about crab legs. I am not going to think about crab legs. I am not going to think about crab legs. I am not going to think about crab legs. I am not going to think about crab legs. Calamari, anyone? Alright, where am I? Dirt. We need a little bit more dirt. Bear with me here, folks. Bear with me. We're going to do it. We're doing it. Alright. Nope, we don't need them. Let's see. And I got my little jack-o'-lanterns here for the spirit, for the festivities. There's that. Yeah. I really need to know if you can breed them, so I can have infinite crab legs. Get iodine poisoning. Oh, wait. We can't be having this. I ate so many shrimp, I got iodine poisoning. There's that. Voila. So there's that. I guess we can go ahead and make our first floor here. That's not going to add up. I need to go down. I need to start from the top and do every 10 and then have it going down. Doesn't that make more sense? What's this? So let's do that. 10? You think 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we want it to be 10 tall. Right? Yeah, we want it to be 10 tall. So we're at 94 now, so we need to go down to 84. It's not it. It's the one under it. There's 84. That's 2 floors. This should be 74. It is not. Oh my goodness. There we go, 74. Now we're going down to 64. Boom, nailed it. Now we're going down to 54. Everybody needs some good 10-foot ceilings in their life, right? Now we're going down to 44. Oh. And now we'll go down to 34. Now we'll go down to 24. Yeah, it's gonna be plenty of space. Alright, 24 and then 14. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 for our bottom floor. So that's good. I think that's good. Look at that. That was pretty close. We'll just have to put this up one then. Where's my cobbles? Get you out of here. Put you there. Boom. MFE. Boom. You're filling up. And then our floor is right there. Nice. Heck yeah. Well, we got that going. Let's see. Oh, nighttime. I think I need to do some research on thermal versus geothermal. You know, what are we at? We're already at 40 minutes. Thermal versus geothermal, and then see if there's actual there's an actual benefit to using the thermal versus the geothermal. Does that make sense? Because for some reason, what? How did I miss that? Because for some reason, I'm sure you can look in the freaking book, the industrial craft book. But I'll just look on the wiki here in a little bit after I finish the episode. What am I doing? Let's clear this up. Yeah, the thermal versus geothermal. I need to figure that out. But that's the plan for now, is to use the thermal. Let's you know what? Let's go see, because we have like 12 or 13 million units of lava in there. So let's go see what our lava lake looks like here in the nether. Make sure you turn your ring of protection on, that way we don't get schmoted. Oh yeah, look at that. Holy crap, that's awesome. All this, I think the lava was like up to this corner right here before. That's nuts. Look at that. Still got a bunch. It's gonna uncover all these bones. Whatever the heck they are. Cool. Alright, back into the real world. We'll go finish the episode up. And then next will be, at least I showed you what I'm going to, what the big plan is here. We got some diamonds, nice. Look at it. I really need to wait till it's dark time. I should have came out here at night and looked at it. But I'll get a screenshot or something of it at night. And then we'll whatchamacallit, do it there. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. We did a lot of nothing. Yeah, we did a lot of nothing. We showed you my new house. We'll start the migration process here soon. I need to get down here and map out what floors are going to be what and where I want the power coming from. Because that's going to be pretty key. Look, that thing's already full. What are you doing? You don't need to be in here. You don't take kindly to your kind. Anyways, got our floor set up. I need to get down here and map up what I want. I think it would make sense to have like either the last floor or the second to last as generators, power generation. Because I can probably keep the bottom floor, like if I ever want to do, I could probably like take this off and just keep from that floor down open and lit up, just in case I ever want to, I get to the point where we do want to do a, what's it called, nuclear reactor. So I might do that and just close that off for now and start from there. That way I'll be almost 2 floors up. So like the third or fourth from the bottom, I can start and have our thermal generators going and then run the power all the way up. And have a MFE at every stop, if you will. And then I can run this out up to here as well if that is too far for glass fiber. But I think glass fiber goes for a couple hundred blocks without losing any. Oh yeah, look at it. I need my butter. Wait, they got butter in this game? They got butter. We got butternut squash. Man, they don't have butter. Let's see, margarine. Nope, we got a margarita glass. You can't make butter? There's no way. There's got to be some type of butter. There's got to be some type of butter. I'll install an app. I'll install a mod that gives us butter so we can make butter sauce for our cooked crab legs. Anyways, folks, thanks for watching. Oh, why are we going slow? Because we did F6. F6 does a slow-mo. Anyways, folks, we're going to call it there. This is going to be a long episode of nothing. At least you got to see what we've been working on. Give me some ideas in comments, especially about, I know we're going on another tirade here, especially about this. So do we want to keep the vanilla stone brick stairs? Do we want to do the terracotta roofing, light gray? Do we want to do andesite? Right? Andesite? Yeah. Or do we want to do the arcane block? There's a couple other options I'll do, but let me know. Let me know what you think about that. I'm probably going to change all the windows up here to this metal fencing too, because it looks pretty cool and it goes with the gold accents. Even though I wouldn't be able to see my precious pumpkins hanging. But let me know. Let me know what you think about that. And then, what am I missing? Like, favorite, subscribe if you enjoyed. Any other thoughts or comments, leave them down in the comments section. Thanks for the support. Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Yada, yada, yada. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.